We often say, don't do an allowance, do a commission, where they have to actually earn their money. And you can also teach them the principles of generosity and that giving is important, that savings is important.
Let's start kind of maybe with some of the early years and how we can start training up our young kids to manage their money well and understand this term financial literacy. What does that even mean for us as families?
Yeah, well, first I want to say you don't have to be a math whiz to be good at money. I think that that is such an important thing to highlight because you're right. A lot of parents feel like, hey, I wasn't good at math. I'm not good at math. I don't like math. And I didn't learn about money, but that does not mean that you can't be good with money and that you can't teach your kids to be good with money. I love, Dave often says that we teach God and grandma's ways of dealing with money.
Nice.
And it's not super flashy. It's not going to be the craziest TikTok hack where we teach this complicated system. It's like we teach 7 baby steps that are super simple and easy to follow because we want people to know that, like, even if you're not great with money or you have, you know, a family, a generational legacy of poverty, of not being good with money, you right now today can decide to be good with money, to win with money, and it's not difficult. You don't have to be a math whiz to do it. So with kids, it's exciting, especially the young ones. They're always paying attention, right? Like, they're always curious. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and already we're starting these conversations about money. We're letting my 4-year-old know that things cost things as we go into stores, and he wants the toy and he wants the different thing. Being open about, hey, this is how money works. And obviously it's a very basic conversation at 4 years old, but just starting to have those conversations instead of being like, don't worry about it. You know, start to have those really simple conversations with them and let them know, you know, just the brief level of how money works. And then once they get a little bit older into elementary school, you can really start to show them, you know, how you work for money. Let them know that it's something that you can earn. And we often say, don't do an allowance, do a commission, where they have to actually earn their money. And you can also teach them the principles of generosity and that giving is important, that savings is important. But the biggest thing is just making sure you're starting those conversations and starting to have some structure around them because they're curious. And so many people feel intimidated to talk about it, but they want to know, especially at that age.
Yeah. Talk about no allowance versus commission. Let's park there for a minute.
Yeah. So allowance, it can breed that idea that you're just given money, right? That it's just something that's handed to you. But commission is something where you're earning it. Like there's obviously the chores that you do in the house that are just part of being in this house. Right. And then there's also opportunities to make money. We want them to value work and to understand that that's how the world works. That when you go into the real world, you have to work and earn money. So it's teaching those principles early on that it's not just something that, you know, you're given every week just because you exist. It's like, no, you actually have to work for your money.
Right. You don't have a right to it. It's something that you earn. So then let's go back to maybe those littler years with kids. Let's talk like elementary years. How in a practical way can we help our kids to earn commissions? Because like you said, and I appreciate, you know, doing dishes is just part of being part of the family, right? And doing your laundry, cleaning your room, making your bed, those things, that's just part of being a family. So you're talking maybe something beyond that.
Yeah, something beyond that. So have a little list created where they have opportunities to pick up chores that are over and above their normal, where they can earn some money. So maybe it's washing the windows. That'll get you 50 cents. If you sweep, that's an extra $1. Or maybe if you vacuum, it's 75 cents. But make it clear so that they have the opportunity to choose to work, where it's like, oh, okay, it's not just whenever mom and dad, like, you know, deem an opportunity, but they actually know these are opportunities I have to raise my hand and say, hey, I want to be part of earning money. I want to build my savings. I want to have the opportunity to work. But make that clear and kind of talk them through that.
Homeschool Insights is sponsored by CTC Math. If you're looking for a great online math program, visit ctcmath.com and try it for free. For more great homeschool inspiration and resources, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.